And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Surah Al-Duha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing by the daybreak that He hasn't abandoned you and He's not angry with you. And so it's a preparation to prepare the Prophet ﷺ for the enormous tests that are about to come. And so the Prophet ﷺ in the beginning, he wasn't told to tell the people about Islam. He had just received revelation. And so the Prophet ﷺ, he went about and began teaching people secretly. And so you hear about ARKAM. You hear about ARKAM. When the Prophet ﷺ was told to publicly announce Islam, to publicly teach the people and publicly call them to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, imagine his happiness that this is the moment where all his people become Muslim. That he's going to tell them and they're going to go to Jannah and everybody will be saved. And so he brought them, he called them on the mountain of Safa. And so he called them out. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, "Oh Bani Fihr." He's calling them out, "Oh Bani Fihr, Ya Bani Fihr." Bani Fihr, the tribe of Bani Fihr, they came to the mountain. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Oh Banu Adi." The tribe of Adi comes to the mountain. And he started calling them out, tribe by tribe by tribe. They left the marketplaces, everybody left what they do. They said, "This is As-Sadiq. This is the truthful one. This is Al-Amin, the trustworthy one who's calling us." And so they all gathered around, because this was a place, and the way he was calling them was how someone who had just seen an attacking army would be calling them. Basically, when there's a bomb, and may Allah protect us, but in those countries you may have heard, when there's an airstrike that's about to happen, a certain siren goes off. In Mecca, 1400 years ago, this was that sound. And so he told them that if I tell you that there's an army behind this mountain about to attack you, because this is what the siren is about, would you believe me? And they said, yes, we would. You're As-Sadiq Al-Amin. And so he says, فَإِنِّي نَذِيرٌ لَكُمْ بَيْنَ يَدَيْ عَذَابٍ شَدِيدٍ. That I'm warning you of a punishment that's coming right between your hands. And so out of everybody that was standing there, his own uncle, his own family, cursed him out in front of everybody. He said, "Tabban lak." He said, "May you perish, may you be destroyed. You gathered us for that reason?" And Abu Lahab walked away. And all the people turned their backs on the Prophet ﷺ. A moment that he was expecting them to all become Muslim became the moment of the greatest test that any man has gone through. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Surah Lahab.
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Tabbat yada Abi Lahab wa tab," that the two hands of Abu Lahab have perished and he is perished. Ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. All his wealth and everything that he's accumulated in life will avail him nothing. But then began the trials against the Prophet ﷺ. They couldn't really physically punish the Prophet ﷺ, so they had to punish him emotionally and punish his followers physically, those of whom they could.